You know how we all use PDFs to kind of lock down our final documents, right? But what if that lock isn't nearly as secure as you think it is? Today, we're going to uncover a hidden risk that's in pretty much every PDF and explore a brand new way to truly protect your information. So let's just jump right in with a question that gets to the heart of the matter. When you save a file as a PDF, do you actually consider it private and secure? I bet for most of us the answer is yeah, of course. But as you're about to see, that common assumption is exactly where the danger is hiding.
We have this expectation that a PDF is like a locked digital box, right? It's the final, unchangeable version. But the reality, especially now, is way different. Even without a password, the text inside can be easily selected, copied, and scraped by modern AI models. For them, your secure document is basically an open book.
So what's the answer to this really modern problem? Well, it's a completely different way of thinking about security. It's a new kind of shield, one that's designed not just to lock the door, but to make the actual contents inside unreadable to these automated threats. Okay, so how does this thing actually work? Let's dive in and break down the process of how you can turn your plain old text into a digital fortress. The whole system is built on two key layers of defense that work together like a one-two punch. The first layer stops basic copy and pasting, and the second layer, that's the one specifically designed to defeat the machines, the AIs, and the text recognition tools. So that first layer is called rasterization. It might sound a little technical, but the idea is simple. It takes each page of your document and turns it into a high-resolution image. It essentially fossilizes the text. Because it's no longer text data, it's just pixels in a picture, you simply can't select or copy it anymore. Those functions just fail. Then comes the optional Anti-OCR watermark. This adds an incredibly powerful second layer. It overlays a pattern of digital noise across the page that's specifically designed to confuse the algorithms that AI and optical character recognition, or OCR, tools use. You know, OCR is how a computer reads text from an image, and this noise basically makes that impossible. And you know, maybe the most critical part of this whole thing is where it happens. All this processing, turning pages into images, adding the watermark, it all happens locally, right there in your web browser. Your confidential document never, ever leaves your device. It's not uploaded to any server, which guarantees total privacy. So you might be thinking, well, why not just use a password? It's a fair question. Let's take a look at how this new method really stacks up against that traditional password protection we all know. And the difference is, well, it's pretty stark. See, a password only protects a file before it's opened. Once someone is in, they can still copy the text, and an AI can still scrape it clean. This new method, though, it blocks both AI extraction and copy-pasting directly, and the protection itself simply cannot be removed. It's a whole different level of security. So let's just hammer home the key advantages. This protection is permanent and it's comprehensive. It blocks all known text extraction software, and it does this while keeping your document looking exactly the same. It even stops that sneaky workaround where people try to print to a new PDF. And since it all happens offline on your machine, it ensures 100% confidentiality. Okay, so how can you actually use this? You'll be happy to hear it's an incredibly simple three-step process that puts you in complete control of your documents. It's really just three easy steps. First, you select your PDF. Second, you customize the protection to be exactly what you need. And third, you just click to protect it and download your new, fully secured file. It's that simple. And that customize step is where you really have all the power. You can choose to protect only specific pages, like maybe just the financials in a long report. You can write your own watermark text, and then you can fine-tune every little thing about how it looks. The color, the transparency, font size, spacing, even the rotation angle. So the key takeaway here is pretty simple. This technology puts powerful, private, and seriously effective document protection directly into your hands. It all works right there on your device, giving you total control without ever having to compromise your data's privacy. And that really just leaves us with one final thought. With this kind of capability at your fingertips, what's the first sensitive piece of information you're going to protect? A confidential client report? Maybe some proprietary research or a legal contract? The power to truly lock it down is now yours.